this special edition of our English language session. Today we're going to see a very simple thing in mathematics. Hello viewers and my distinguished students in this particular class. You are welcome to yet a fresh edition of our Learning by Television, and the topic or the subject for today is English, and we are still talking about the sounds of English. And if you could remember, the last time we talked of organs of speech, how they produce the sounds, and then we started talking or discussing some of the sounds in English, where we talked to you on the classification of the sounds, vowels and consonant sounds. The vowel sounds, I told you, they are 20, but they are subdivided into two, pure vowels and then the diphthongs. And in the consonant sounds, we said it will be a topic for another day. And we have started already with vowel number 1, 2, 3 and 4. And for today's class, we shall continue from vowel number 5. Like I told you, class and then viewers, these vowel sounds are not letters. A, B, C, D letters, you know. They are not letters, but they are sounds. Although these vowel sounds are derived from the letters in the 27 alphabets that we have. You find that some of them are similar, but when we are dealing with this oral practice, we are talking about sounds and not letters. So, vowel number 5 is written like this. It is just like A that you know in letters, written like this, or like this, or like, yes, this, and this. So how do we pronounce this sound? We pronounce this sound as R. Say it. R. Again? R. Again? R. Good. It is a long vowel sound because it has this indication of 2 dots beside it, and it is telling you that it is a long R sound. We shall make some little comparison with vowel number 4, which is a short A sound. So we have it in words like part. Say it. Part. Again. Part. Again. Part. We also find it in words like car. Say it. Car. Again. Car. Where is the book? Is in my car. But you don't have to elongate it more than necessary. Is that understood? Yes. Then we also have it in words like card. Again. Card. Again. Card. Okay. I will show you how it is transcribed in the English dictionary. As I do this, you should be thinking of examples that you will give to us in this class. If you check your dictionary, you find something like this. Like I said earlier, these 2 slanted lines are an indication that it is a long vowel sound. So look at it. When you check the dictionary, this is how it will be transcribed. Transcription is giving you the exact way to pronounce the sound. You can see here, it is not alphabet. That is why the R is missing. Say R. Let me hear you. R. 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 Don't say it like an R of the Fulani or Zulu, or it is R. You don't have to say R. No, you don't do that. You say R. Say N-U-R-T-W. N-U-R-T-W. Don't pronounce it as R. You don't have to give that emphasis. Is that clear? Yes. So you find this part. This is what you find in the dictionary. Is that understood? Look at this. So this is car. This is how you find it in the dictionary. This k sound is a velar plosive sound, voiceless. You produce it with the back of the tongue pushing the soft palate and then allowing the air to come out with some sort of force. And that's why you call it plosive. Plosive because it is coming out as if you are shooting a gun. Is that clear?
Yes.
So you have car. This R is missing here because we are dealing with sounds. So in the transcription, you will see this k sound and then R to give you what? To give you what? The last person there, you are not part of us, or I don't know. Please let me hear your voice. You alone. Pronounce this for me.
Ka.
Say it again.
Ka.
Good. Ka. Because the tongue, the tip of the tongue, you remember I told you that the human tongue is divided into three for the purpose of pronunciation. The tip of the tongue will now lie down flat in the mouth, while the back of the tongue will raise up or high a bit to pronounce this. So it's R. Say it.
Oh.
Again.
Oh.
If you will check the mirror, you find that the tip of the tongue, I told you the tip of the tongue is where you used to test if there is salt or maggi in your soup. So the back of the tongue is the inner part of the tongue that raises up as you want to pronounce this sound. So car. Again.
Ka.
Again.
Ka.
Okay. This. Pronounce it for me.
Ka.
Again.
Ka.
Again.
Ka.
Good. Do you remember vowel number 4? It is written like this. Or like this. Or like this. Now, the words in vowel number 4, remember this is vowel number 5. I'm only bringing this for the purpose of what? Comparison. So look at this.
Cut. Cut. Suck. That. Part.
So now listen to me. Fat, cat, tax, sack, that, act, pat. Let's do it together. Fat, cat, tax, sack, that, act, pat. Now if you are to transcribe these sounds, you find them like this. Fat. You want to transcribe the second one, you find it like this. Cat. You want to transcribe the third one, this tax, you find this like this. Tax. Tax. Because the k will feature in the pronunciation. Is that clear? Yes. So this one is removed and then it's replaced with this. This is what we call consonant cluster. The combination of two or more consonant sounds without a vowel between them. Then look at this, sack. This is how you find it in the dictionary. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Good. So you find that vowel number 4 is short, but vowel number 5 is long. Listeners, I hope, or I say viewers, if you are joining us this time around, this is an English class to keep you busy in the wake of the present situation in the country where we are asked to stay at home and stay safe because of the threat of coronavirus pandemic across the world. We hope that God Almighty will protect us from this menace. If you are joining us, please get a pen and a paper because we are dealing with oral practice. Do the practice, and then where necessary you need to write 1 or 2 things for you to remember what we are discussing in this particular class. Once again, you are welcome. Please pay attention as we continue. So now, look at vowel number 4 or 5. Pod. Again?
Pod.
Car.
Car.
Card.
Card.
Pod.
Pod.
Car.
Card.
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 Can we make a comparison between the words in vowel number 4 and that of vowel number 5? We begin with vowel number 4 and then we compare them with the sounds of vowel number 5. Please, viewers at home, join us in this pronunciation practice, and if you want to laugh or smile, do it later. Sometimes when you are carried away by the jovial nature of how these things are taught, you'll be carried away instead of you learning the actual knowledge that we want to teach you. Now say this: fat,
Fat.
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 Again,
Fat.
again.
Fat. 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 Fat.
Good. Now, you don't need to pronounce the R, although some people pronounce it in the course of producing their sounds. We are learning this English language as a second language, and then our fluency and sophistication comes up with a lot of practice. It is through the practice that will achieve that excellence. We don't have to do what we call hypercorrection. Hypercorrection is an attempt to speak exactly like the native speaker when the level of your learning has not reached there. So please, what we need to do is just to understand that this is the sound and this is how it is pronounced. So can we go for this? Cat, car, tax, card, and so on and so forth. Now let me give you example. This example is for the purpose of examination. Look at. Now look at this. You may find a question written like this. You are to locate a word where this sound is present. Is that clear? Now they say A. Cat. B. Kit. C. Car. D. Now look at this. Oh, you know the pronunciation. So it is very easy for you to locate the option. The pronunciation is R. It is a long R sound. And if you know how to pronounce these sounds, this one is pronounced as cat. Again, cat. Again, cat. This one is kit. Again, kit. This one is car. Again,
Car.
again.
Car.
This one is soap. Again,
Soap.
so you see, these are what we call distractors. In these options, no matter how they are set, the examiners, anyway, most time when I'm teaching, I don't want to be talking about exams. But because you are SS3 and you want to write, you need to know this. I teach fundamentally to make you understand the sounds, and I simply forget about the examination. So don't bring even the examination into your minds now. Just try to understand the tricks in the questions, for instance. Look at this. This is A. This is A. This is A as alphabet. So when you look at it, unless you know the pronunciation of this and the pronunciation of this, you tend to get what? Confused. Because if you are looking for A, there is A here, there is A here, there is A here. Is that understood? But because you know this is pronounced as R, and the presence of this R is what elongates or provides vowel lengthening. So, which one is the answer now? Is it A?
No. No.
Say it louder.
No.
Is it B?
No.
Is it C?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Why?
The vowels and the kiss located.
Because out of these 4 options, only ka has the long vowel R. Is that clear?
Yes.
Good. So now I think with this we can simply go to vowel number 6. Vowel number what?
6.
Okay. Before vowel number 6, can we make a little practice? Vowel number 1 is what? Don't look at your books. Listeners or viewers, you can also join us in this practice. Vowel number 1 is what?
E.
What?
E.
E. Vowel number 1 is E. What of vowel number 2?
E.
E. What of vowel number 3?
E.
What?
E.
E. What of vowel number 4?
E.
Ah. What of vowel number 5?
Ah.
Okay, now let me try and memorize this. It is easy. I can look. It is memorizable. You can memorize it. E, e, o, u, e. 1 to 12. This is how they are pronounced. So when you are able to memorize them and then identify them, you have no problem with your pronunciation. But from time to time, because it is a second language, you find the issue of mother tongue interference coming in. But with a lot of practice and learning, you tend to reduce the heavy load of mother tongue interference, and then you achieve a sophisticated level of language proficiency and pronunciation. Viewers at home, if you are joining us, this is English class, and we hope that you will join us. Get your pen and a paper and get ready to do some little practice in this particular class. It is free. You just sit down at home, remain safe at the comfort of your chair or your bedroom, and then join this class to mitigate against the threat of coronavirus on our teaching and learning process. So, vowel number 6. It is written like this. Oh, say it.
O.
Again,
O.
again,
O.
again.
O.
So we find it in words like pot. Again,
Pot.
again.
Pot.
We find it in words like dot. Dot, say it.
Dot.
Again,
Dot.
we find it in words like dog. Again,
Dog.
again.
Dog.
We find it in words like cock.
Cock.
Again,
Cock.
we find it in words like cod. Again,
Cod.
again.
Cod.
Then what again? Give me your own examples. Dog. It has been written. You mean this? This one is pronounced as duck. It's in vowel number 10. We get to see that.
We have
It
dog.
is not pronounced as duck, but duck. Duck. Okay, give me your examples.
Dog.
Viewers, how many examples do you have? I believe you have 2 or 3. If you don't, please get a pen and a paper and then write. Because we are going to give a very short exercise for which you stand the chance to win the prize that will be presented at the end of this program. Now, pot, dot, dock, cock, cot. The pronunciation, what?
Dogs.
Dot.
Don't.
Don't. Yes, don't is there.
Dog.
But you know it is not one word. Do you know that it is not one word that is here?
Yes.
But it is pronounced don't.
Dog.
Do I go with this? Don't.
Dog.
What?
Dog.
Top. Top. Okay, let's leave the examples like that, because at the end, today, as we move on, the difficulty of the task that I will give you will continue to increase. Instead of 5 words, today you take home a task of 10 words with their transcription. I want you to get familiar with this dictionary transcription, because it makes it easier for you to what? To know how to pronounce a word that you have never seen. Once you can identify the sounds. You have seen the spelling. It is easy for you to what? To pronounce the sound. So look at this. Pot. Dot.
Dot.
Dog.
Dog.
Cock.
Cock.
Don't.
Don't.
Top.
Top.
If you are to transcribe it, it will almost remain the same. Pot in the dictionary. Dot in the dictionary. Dog. Okay? Cock. Like I said, we are not talking about alphabet. We are talking about what? Sounds. So you have seen it? Okay. We can now go ahead to provide examples of vowel number what? Vowel number 7. Vowel number 7 is written like this. By the time you see this, you know it is what?
Long.
It is a long vowel sound. So you have it in words like port, vocal cord. What again? Look at this. So funny. Water. Say it.
Water.
Again.
Water.
If this sound that is here is this sound that is here. So it's not water. It is what? Water. What again? Load. Again?
Load.
Okay, how many examples? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Talk. Talking. Not talking. Pot, court, talk, water, Lord. What again? Eh? No. You mean this? This is not, the sound that is here is not this. The sound that is here is this. Work. He has gone to work. Not he has gone to walk. World. Not world. Is that clear? Good. So let's see. Let's compare the sounds. O.
O. O.
Louder.
O. O.
Okay. Now pronounce this.
Pot. Cock. Pot. Cock. Pot.
This one, the same sound. Is that clear?
Yes.
So now,
Pot.
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 Pot. Pot.
Dot.
Dot.
Court.
Dot.
Court. Dog. Talk. Dog. Talk.
what are you talking about? You hear things like that. What are you talking about? Can I have a cup of water? You have water, not water. Is that clear?
Yes.
So we have very few minutes to go. So let's do a little practice and see. Look at this. Okay. Let me give example with this. A. Dog. B. Water. C. Book. D. None of the above. So you are looking for this sound in the following words. Is it A?
No.
Say it louder. Is it A?
No.
Is it B?
Yes.
Is it C?
No.
Is it D?
No.
Good. I will correct this pronunciation of no. It's now. Say it.
No.
Now.
No.
When we get to diphthongs, where we combine two vowel sounds to produce a single sound, you will know why it is not no, but no. Because it is this sound plus this. L. So, so, now. Is that clear?
Yes.
We get to that in our subsequent lessons. The answer is B, water, even though it is A. But this is the answer. Because you are not looking for alphabet. You are looking for sound. This sound is not O, it's O. This one is book, U. This one is O. So this is the answer. So this is just a distraction. If you don't know the sound and don't know how to pronounce the words, you won't know which one is the answer. Viewers and class, this is as much as we can go in this particular edition of the program. We do hope to come your way in our next lesson. Stay safe, wash your hand, and enjoy our next lesson. My name is Sani Ahmed Sambu. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.